The rent in Miami is too damn high. In this video, we're going to be going over the demand in the Miami market and how it's slowing, the goal of the system, and how it's to create and own all the real estate in the world. We're going to go over why employer pay isn't increasing as fast as the cost of living and what's going to happen in the longer term future with rents. So let's dive in here. We're going to go demand for the market in Miami. The rental demand in the Miami market is slowing. The reason it's going down is because there's lots of seasonal livers, right? So there's people that like to come here for the seasons, and they no longer can do that because of the economy. The economy is a little bit unstable right now. We have a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of inflation right now, and they're trying to slow that. And the election this year is in November. The new presidential election's in November. So with all the uncertainty going on, those people that had seasonal properties here are no longer keeping those seasonal properties, so they're dropping out, and that's leaving vacant properties and less demand. Many people are also spending all or a lot of their money on expensive dinners, expensive rental cars, expensive clothes, all of the above, and they can pay less for rent because they want to have those luxuries in life. So if they're spending all their money on that stuff instead of rent, and we also have a decrease in supply because all the people that are seasonal livers, they're not renting anymore, that's going to lead to a decrease in the rent amounts. The demand is going to circle back once the economy becomes more stable. I mean, we just printed zillions of dollars. So the Miami rental market is going to rise again at some point, and landlords are going to be making their pretty penny. Dive into the second thing here. The goal of the system is to own all of the real estate in the world. And the reason that this is the case is because there's insane tax advantages within the real estate space. There's also an unlimited or infinite return availability that you have when you own an asset like rentals. Because rents are always increasing. It's a subscription-based model, meaning you get a paycheck every single month. Once the property's paid off, it's unlimited. You can always increase rents. Rents are always going to go up forever and ever and ever and ever in the long term. Short term, yeah, we might see some price decreases on that side, but long term, going up 100%. They're really trying to get, when I say they, I mean the system, Blackstone, BlackRock, Vanguard, all the big, huge, massive players. They're trying to eat up and own all of just the assets in general. They want us to own nothing and be happy. They want us to pay a subscription to use everything and not own anything. It's crazy. They want all the benefits, all the assets to themselves. I understand why. It's because then they have complete control over absolutely everything. Complete control. Let's dive into the third thing here. Employer pay isn't increasing as fast as the cost of living. The cost of groceries are insane right now. The cost of rent is insane right now. The price of everything is insane. So the middle class is being eliminated. And if you're in the middle class, you're either getting pushed to the lower end or you're getting pushed to the upper end. People who don't own assets like real estate, renters, are getting pushed to the lower end. People that own real estate are getting pushed to the upper end, and they're making millions of dollars off their investments. You can't compete against these big institutional investors like BlackRock, Blackstone, Vanguard. They have so much money that what they're doing and make the money off the back end of what they're doing. So if they buy a ton of real estate, you're certainly going to make money because they just influxed millions and millions of dollars into the market. If they buy a certain stock, you can certainly follow thereafter and make a lot of money as well because they just influxed a bunch of money into the stocks. And let's dive into number 4 here. What will happen in the longer term future? Well, rents tend to double every 10 years. They tend to double every 10 years. So if in Brickell, Miami, a one bedroom is $2,000, in 2020 or 2034, that'll probably be about $4,000. When taxes and insurance goes up, like it is like crazy here in Florida, that gets passed on to the renter. It's just a delay. You as a renter still pay property taxes and you still pay insurance. It just flows through the owner of the property and then they pay it for you. but that's included in their monthly payment. So if their monthly payment is $3,000 a month, they have to charge you at least $3,000 a month to break even on the property, and they probably want to charge you more. So when taxes and insurance goes up, it always goes to the end consumer, which is the renter. Always. So you can for sure count on rental prices going up, and I believe doubling in the next 10 years.